Currently breastfeeding in the car while my husband does some grocery shopping on our holiday hiking around North Carolina. Now let's talk about what is so bad about pumping, because let me tell you, pumping is the worst. If I had to create some version of hell for my worst enemy, it would involve being an exclusive pumper. Thank goodness I am predominantly a nurser. I pump once a day, and I have so much respect for the women who are out there pumping every 3 to 4 hours, because that is bananas. And there's a few different reasons why I hate pumping. First of all, the sensation is the worst. And you're probably thinking breastfeeding's probably the same as pumping. Like, it feels the same. It does not feel the same. And I don't know what it is, but when I look down and see my son on me, I get this feeling of joy and peace, and it can be hard, but it's not that bad. When I look down and see the ladies engorged and squeezed through a flange, which, before you tell me to change the size of my flange, yes, it's the right size. It's just the nature of being pumped. It's just not a nice vision. It's not a nice feeling. There is nothing pleasant about it. With my Spectra, which is the pump that I use, I only go up to level 4 because I can't take it to go any higher, both for the sensation but also for the physical look of it. It just makes me feel a little bit sick to look down and see it happening. The next thing, which honestly I don't feel like anyone warns you about, is the amount of time that it takes to be an exclusive pumper. Think about this. Not only do you have to sit down for 20 to 30 minutes multiple times a day to pump, you then have to sit down with your baby for however long to actually feed them the bottle, and then you have to go off and do the cleaning of all of the parts of the actual pump part of the bottle, of the thing that collects the milk. This is not for people who do not have time. And the irony is that this is mostly done, I think, by women who have to go back to work. So women who are then not only just working a full-time job, but then having another full-time job pumping. And on a similar note, the actual cleaning of the parts is just so annoying. I hate cleaning my pump parts. I'm now at the point where I am just pumping and then dumping my milk, because I just I hate pumping my milk. It kills my soul, but I just don't feel like I have it in me to clean the parts, which means that my milk is then not sterile for my son to drink. So I on this trip at least have just been giving my son the boob and then pumping at night to maintain my supply, and then dumping the milk, which again, that I could make a whole other video on that. Throwing your milk away is the most soul destroying thing, other than having to clean the parts and then pump and then feed my son the bottle. Pick your poison, right? So hopefully that shed some light on why I absolutely hate pumping. And this is not to put any shade on those who are pumping. I think people who pump deserve the world. They deserve to get the best parking spot in the parking lot. They deserve to go to bed and find that the sheets are newly freshed and newly put down. They deserve all of the best luck. All of the best things in the world should go to people who pump, because pumping is not for the weak, and it is hardcore.